Hey guys, we're here with Lucid9. I had like a really bad intro prepared. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm sparing you guys from that. So yeah, I had to go back and re-record because the video messed up and I delayed it as much as possible. So much so that instead of uploading Lucid9 on one day, I uploaded Danganronpa. The Palace theme park is starting. Oh yeah, but anyway, before I start, I've been kind of slacking when it comes to recording lately. Like, I've just been relying on my backlog, which has had me covered. But like the well is like, it's pretty low. Like I've struck gold, but there's not a lot of gold left. Well, no, it's not like gold. It's like shiny rocks. There's not a lot of shiny rocks left. Like they're just regular rocks that kind of shine a little. Anyway, so no, they don't even shine a little. They're just rocks. Anyway, self-deprecation aside, my backlog will only last me about another month. After that, I'm thrown into the deep end, so I need to start recording again. I would have had time to record 2 this morning, but my headset kind of wouldn't work because I did some stuff. You see, it's close to being dead. I think I have a wireless one, so I plugged it in. Instead of plugging into my USB port, well, my computer, all of the USB ports are plugged in because 3 of them don't work because I don't know. I have one that I use for my phone charger. Yeah, I won't use that one. That's into the wall. So I was like, okay, I'll just use my laptop. But apparently, like, plugging it into my laptop made it want to use my laptop instead of my computer. So I had to restart my computer, and you know, that took. By the time I figured out, oh, I have to restart my computer, it took 20 minutes. So, yeah, only one this morning. But I'll be on the grind, hopefully tomorrow. So anyway, we're at the amusement park, Lucid9. Day -6, I think. Store page. Six days prior, yeah. Oh, I finished reading Little Busters. Did I mention that last time? No, I didn't. I think. Little Busters is awesome. Little Busters forever. I haven't finished it yet, actually. I finished Refrain. I still have 2 arcs to go. That was awesome. I 100% recommend Little Busters to anyone. It's not my favorite key visual novel. You're right. But it's definitely my favorite Jun Maeda visual novel. I mean, he only worked on the opening of it, right? That doesn't count. Anyway, 100, like, Little Busters is awesome. And Lucid9, you can play it on Steam for free, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, I saw on the Steam page, they actually have a trailer or video or whatever with all the characters' voices on 3 minutes. How have I talked for 3 minutes? I didn't even get started. The Palace theme park is startlingly successful, considering how recently it was founded. That can largely actually be credited to its cutting-edge attractions. Even minor deals, like the hologram parking maps in every segment, or the experimental cleaning robots worrying about, everything makes the place seem like a piece of the future. What year does this take place? 2018? That's this year. Looks like London Skates really outdone themselves. Hold on, does it say? Oh wait, minimize, don't do that. Don't die. Hold on, another delay. Yeah, fictional 2018. So this is this year. Welcome. How many tickets? Do you think Jaws like 32 is out? He goes swaggish to the front of the line, leaning on one elbow against the window. These are all my friends. You could buzz them in, right? Sorry, who are you? This visit exchanged dubious glances as Yahiko jerks back, clearly shocked. I'm Yahiko Ikari. Who? Yahiko Ikari, you know, the son of the Ikaris. There's a flicker of recognition in the attendant's eyes, but she doesn't budge. Wasn't aware the Ikaris had a son. Of course they do, it's me. Sorry, sir, but do you have any proof? Knew you would ask. I'll just call him right up. Oh wait, Yahiko. He confidently dials a number into his phone. We wait and wait some more. And he lowers his phone, looking sheepish. Sorry, they must be busy. But I really am the son of the Akaris. Look, I have enough. We're simply wasting time. Shigure pushes in front of him, and so are his parents like super rich? I mean, that makes sense given they're going to a school like for rich kids and smart kids, basically. And I mean, Yahiko, he's not the brightest knife in the shed. The sharpest tool in the shed is saying, okay, I was like, wait, what's the, right, okay. I intentionally did that wrong, but I forgot it afterwards. Shigure pushes in front of him and hands out her card as the register racks up to a startling number. Without further ado, we're ushered into the park. Now without some prominent glares from this town. As we enter the main area, we're sold to the smells of oily, overpressed food. So is the Yahiko thing, like, is that foreshadowing to something? I don't know. The flowing scent of chicory. Exhausted parents are being dragged from place to place by bouncing, squealing children. It's Chekhov's gun, you know. That's gonna be, his parents are gonna be important later on, right? Sorry guys, I really thought I could get us in. It's fine. If it wasn't for the fact that his expression is totally serious, I'd probably be mocking him. He can't seriously be the sum of some unescaped higher-ups. I mean, totally could be. Do you remember what school you go to? Before we proceed any further, I recommend that you all exchange contact information. I was thinking, the fact that he totally forgot about the Happy Club, that's not Yahiko being stupid. Something happened to make him forget. That's just what I think. Noxious as it may be, you are now under my jurisdiction, and it is my responsibility to return you all safely. After a moment's pause, everyone moved into action. Moves. Not only implying the others' areas, but others seem to be having more difficulty. Won't you bestow upon me the honor of your number, my lady? Oh wow. This is where your reputation as school princess backfires tremendously. I suppose. Everyone, give Elizabeth a moment of silence. It wouldn't be much trouble. He eagerly hands his phone to her, where she inputs her information slowly and agonizingly. Right, got an investigation to see to, so here we must part. Honestly, I'm surprised that she isn't forcing this to investigate with her, especially considering that she paid. It's just not saying the number. Yeah, promise me you shall participate in everything, because it's adjusting for inflation, because, you know, the economic crash of 2018 that's going to happen when Bitcoin reaches $1 million. And I mean, how long will it take for... Will Bitcoin reach $1 million? Because it can't just keep going up, right? It'll eventually crash, but that might not be for a while. Or it could be soon. I don't know. I don't know cryptocurrency. Thank you. Farewell. Duty calls. With that, she races off into the distance, cat bouncing merrily over her head. For some reason, after everyone's finished exchanging information, they all turn to me, as I'm supposed to decide where to go. I mean, so, let's tech sandbox. That sounds innovative. Tower drop? No. Everywhere is that. Bot fight arena. Okay, that's actually pretty extreme carousel. I mean, there's horses. Horses eat. That's too extreme. Laser tag? That's my kind of game. Tech showcase. That feels plot important. Let's go to the tech showcase. My eyes are drawn to a large, oddly shaped building at the center of the map. Clearly the biggest attraction in the park. What exactly do they have at this tech expo? I mean, what don't they have? You can pretty much find every Lemon Escape device on display here. So, is Lemon Escape a pun? I've been used to, you know, the letter has the Ermengarde mansion. You know, oh my god mansion. Even the new tech hasn't been released yet. Considering the building size, I can see how they can accommodate it all. It says here they're holding some kind of lottery drawing for weed. I double checked to see whether I read that correctly. Surely they don't mean what I'm thinking, do they? What? How would they be giving that away at a drawing? I'm puzzled as well. Someone mind explaining what this weed is? It's just an acronym for Wall Electric Energy Director. The new lemniscate cell phone that can run on power from a wall socket even without a battery. It seems like a pretty poorly chosen name. Just coming from me. It sounds like an underwhelming feature to be so hyped about. We should go. This is an opportunity to introduce you to the world of technology now. I feel like you just want to go for this weed. And you see it's making a joke out of it. Not at all. I only suggest this for your sake. Stay ignorant about today's technological innovations. You know better than a Neanderthal. I missed the delay. Than a Neanderthal. Oh no, I didn't. I could have been a genius. When I first read it, I read it how it's supposed to be. Then a Neanderthal. But when I actually looked at it, it's like, oh wait, then A is after the yeah. They didn't invent the wheel, so it's not like they weren't smart. Did Neanderthals invent the wheel? In response to my sarcasm, Misaki looks me dead in the eye. It's the same glare she used to give me before she dragged me somewhere against my will. We're going. And just as I predicted, she takes a hold of my arm, pulling me towards the direction of the expo. Well, what about the others? Oh, I'm sure they'll follow. Don't need to worry about them. Once we dive into the building, I immediately noticed the area is way too crowded for my liking. A stream of people push their way through the check-in lines, eager to receive admission. The scene is reminiscent of a herd of wildebeests flocking a waterhole. I glance back to the check on our group, but there's nowhere in sight. I think we've lost the others. Good. With them gone, we have a better chance at winning the lottery drawing. I don't know if you noticed, Mickey, but the odds aren't exactly in our favor. I mean, there's no one in the background. Must first play the game to win the game, Sounds like something a gambling addict could say. Knowing my comment, she quickly takes her place in line. A little surprised she doesn't force her way to the front. Luckily, it isn't long before we're called next. The attendant prompts us to hold out our wrists, giving us a pair of metallic wristbands. Printed on them are a set of numbers, which I presume are for the drawing. I take another hesitant glance around before entering the expo. There are way too many people here. You gonna hold hands? What? Why? Prevent us from being separated. Why else? Not waiting for an answer, Misaki intertwines her slender balloon. I can't read that on YouTube. This feels familiar. Being led around while holding someone. Wait, that's Little Busters. Is that a Little Busters reference? Her firm grip, her brisk pace, her resolve despite my hesitation. Through all these years, Misaki hasn't changed at all, has she? She's still the same zillious girl who dragged me everywhere she went. This is Girl Hyosuke. Since it's a nostalgia causing me to grin. Honestly, I've missed this. Misaki suddenly stops dead in her tracks, breaking me from my reminiscence. This looks interesting. She stands before a large rack, displaying an array of peculiar-looking goggles. There's an exaggerated curve to their lens, making them appear bulky. After examining them for a moment, Misaki grabs a pair and tries them on. They practically cover half her face. Barely able to stifle a snort. What is it? See for yourself. She removes her goggles and slips them onto my face. They feel awkwardly large, must look equally as ridiculous. There are 3 video monitors displayed inside of the goggles lenses, giving me a panoramic view of my surroundings. Feel Misaki's hand brush against my cheek as she adjusts something on the side of the goggles. As she does so, the camera zooms in and out of focus. They're called dragonfly lenses. They're sort of like a panoramic binoculars. Yo! Someone has to have done this already. Like VR? Where it's like... I don't know if you're that far in though. Easy enough. But like, there's a drone above you. And it's VR. Well, it's like right above you. Like, just like a foot. So it's real life but just in third person. That's probably been done. Not to the extent where, like, it's marketable in the slightest, but it's probably been done. They're kind of impractical to wear, though. I removed the goggles. I thought it's the googles. goggles and hand them back to her. She twirls them between her fingers, inspecting them closely. Maybe they're about to be sturdy. I guess that makes sense. Well, let's try it out, shall we? No. Misaki draws back her arm and suddenly hurls them onto the ground. Thankfully, they don't seem to break, but I can't help gasp in surprise. What the heck do you think you're doing? Just wanted to see if they're sturdy. You didn't have to smash them on the ground. What if they broke? Then we would have been in deep trouble, wouldn't we? This girl. I swear she does these kind of things just to mess with me. Before I can express my annoyance, a nearby commotion grabs my attention. Wondering what that's about. With mouths agape, a group of people are fixated on a large object hovering a few meters above their heads. Zigzags Haverzud. Oh, I have to look. How do you pronounce that word? Haphazardly.
Haphazardly.
Like,
Haphazardly.
That's haphazardly? What? Google? I trying to pull a swift one on me? Haphazardly.
Haphazardly.
I don't believe that. Haphazardly. In the air as it comes dangerously close from flying to them. From where I'm standing, it almost looks like a drone. Watch out! One swift motion, the drone changes its course and flies straight towards us. Barely able to pull Misaki out of the way, she spirals into the display rack. All this time, haphazardly is like a pretty common word in visual novels. Like, you'd never see it anywhere else. Because who says haphazardly? But I run into it like from time to time in visual novels, and I've always just said like haphazardly. Haphazardly. That's stupid. Shards of metal and glass of the drone slide across the floor, but the goggles remain relatively undamaged. Seems they're pretty sturdy. Are you two alright? So Misaki and I regain our composure. A woman jogs over. Judging by her uniform, she must be one of the attendants running the expo. Yeah, we're fine. I think. Look over at Misaki, and she nods her head in confirmation. The woman breathes a sigh of relief at this, bowing her head apologetically. Terribly sorry, we were performing a demonstration. The drone stopped responding to our remote commands. A demonstration? Oh yes, would you like to visit our booth? The least I can give you is give you a demonstration of our tech. Not sure how that would compensate for almost killing us with one of your drones. Of course! Misaki offered, doesn't seem to mind. Wonderful, if you do, please follow me. I'll show you the way. Through navigating our way past the crowds, we come to a stop at a large military-themed booth. It's impressive, to say the least. There are a number of electronics scattered about. I haven't a clue of what any of them are supposed to be. It's almost like someone just dumped a pile of scrap parts together and claimed it was a state-of-the-art equipment. Maybe I really am a Neanderthal who doesn't understand technology. Man. The intended places the drone, or rather what's left of it, on the counter. She takes a moment to examine the inside of the machine. With a solemn expression, she mumbles something under her breath. The Akaris are definitely not gonna like this. Did I just hear her say, the Akaris? Excuse me, you mind telling us about them? About who? The Akaris. Oh, they're part of Luminous Gate's board of directors. This expo is sponsored by them, believe it or not. The board of directors of Luminous Gate? Yahiko's actually related to them. Then why aren't most people aware of it? Unless they don't share a lot about their personal lives with the public. Seems pretty plausible, actually. If Yahiko ends up being like the main antagonist, I'm just done. Aren't you ready to see something interesting? Although, like, I don't like the stupid joke characters. Like, Key always has one. Canon kind of had that one guy, I guess. A side character to him. I actually downloaded the visual novel of Canon and started playing it a couple weeks ago. I'm still in the very beginning, basically, but it's nostalgic. That opening was like, oh my god, because I watched Canon back in like 2013. I think it would be 2013, which was that was about 5 years ago. I remember I watched it on spring break. It's kind of good. It's what got me back into anime. Like, you know, aside from stuff like Dragon Ball and stuff, I watched Haruhi and Lucky Star, and then I was like, that's all the anime in the world. So I stopped for a couple months, and then I saw canon, and I was like, this is awesome. I had something relevant to say. Right, the joke characters, like, you know, the Sunahara, which I'm not a fan of Sunahara. Like, he's not the worst. Like, he has his moments in Glenad, especially the visual novel. But, which I actually really like the Sunahara route. Don't tell anyone. That route was awesome. Like not the, you know, the BL joke route, the actual Sunahara route, the May route. I think that's your name. That route was pretty cool. Then, you know, Little Buster says Masato, although I don't want to talk too much about that because I'd say Masato's totally justified. I guess you're right as Yoshino, but that doesn't really count. And even then, he's still a joke male character, but it's not like, you know, Yoshino's cool. Anyway, that's enough of a tangent. Before we can think any more on it, the attendant props a large tablet on the counter for us to see. She expertly swipes her palm across its surface, resulting in an assortment of colored patterns to dance across the screen. Patterns gradually warp into the digital face of a man. Misaki gapes at it admiringly, like gasps, gapes. This is Max. Say hello, Max. Hello. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I assume Max is a real pun, right? Contrast to his appearance, the inflections of Max's voice sound very human-like. It's almost a bit disconcerting coming from something that looks so artificial. Max is one of our newly developed AI programs. AI is an artificial intelligence? No, AI is an, I can't think of something funny for AI to stand for. Correct. While we've made some advancements in the last few years, we're only scratching the surface of what's possible with AI technology. Max is the product of that research so far. Misaki's eyes brighten in excitement as she examines the machine more closely. What was he created for exactly? He'll serve as an automated assistant for law enforcement in the future. An assistant? Max collects massive amounts of data from various sources and uses the information to determine suspected criminals. He then relays his findings to the user in charge, suggesting what action they should take based on the situation. That sounds like it's not at all easy to corrupt. But isn't it possible for him to mistake someone for being a criminal? Highly improbable. If anything, Max would be more efficient than humans. His judgment won't be clouded by emotion. I see. Curious, Misaki reaches out to touch the monitor. Forgive me for asking, but may I have your name? Startled by the machine's sudden inquiry, Misaki jumps back, holding tightly onto my shoulder. Don't tell him your name! You'll be put in the database. Huh? Well, it's Misaki Kazuhaya. Now shall I address your partner? Misaki. He directs his question at me. We're not partners. It's nice to meet you, we're not partners. Is he purposely being sarcastic? Are machines even capable of doing that? Thank you for your cooperation. Store your names for future reference. Forgive me, but I must shut down in order to perform necessary system updates. That's gonna come back later on. This is an option of like 1 of 8 choices, so it may or may not. Well, of course, have a good rest then, Max. Unless you have to like do this to get the true ending. In which case I'm a genius and chose it first. The attendant proudly shuts off his power and carefully places him back behind the counter. When she pops back up, she beckons us over towards the corner where a large telescopic device sits by itself. This is a laser microphone. Although your ears face surveillance, they sometimes use them to eavesdrop on my co-workers. She conspicuously winks at Misaki as she hands her the headphones. The attendant then aims the microphone towards one of the other booths. The device uses a laser beam that detects sound vibration in distant objects. It's pretty cool. It then interprets that data through the headphones, allowing the person to hear conversations that would otherwise be inaudible from a far distance. Is that possible? The lasers work like that? Can you hear it? Voices. Someone in the comments is gonna be like, yes, that is very possible. And type like, a 5-paragraph long, standard 5-paragraph rule. Long essay about laser sound stuff. Then another guy's gonna say no, lol, fake. Of course, none of those are gonna happen because nobody's gonna watch this far. Self-deprecation! Woo! Can you hear what they're saying? Misaki suddenly removes the headphones and quickly hands them back to the attendant, her cheeks flushing a bright red. What did you hear? Nothing? Let's try something else. Sure doesn't sound like nothing. Or say it's nothing, it's nothing. Thankfully for her, the building's PA system crackles to life. Are now announcing the winning numbers for the lottery drawing. If you have number 1623, please report to the front desk. Thank you. Immediately, Misaki eagerly checks her wristband. Looks like you're alright. One? Oh, wasn't even close. For a moment, she looks like she's about to cry, but then she throws her hands up in exasperation. It sucks! This lotto must be rigged. Well, I didn't get, a 1 in at least 1,700 chance, let's say. I don't think they'd do that, Nikki. I'm so excited to win the weed. Funny joke. As if remembering something, she turns to me with a scary gleam in her eye. Let me get your digits. Yeah, 100% he won. Sure, but I doubt I won either. Regardless, Misaki pulls up my sleeve. Wouldn't they have just a digit right next to hers? I don't believe it, you actually won. Wait, really? Let us make haste. We have a moment to spare. Just like that, she begins pulling me to the front desk. Barely able to give the attendant a slight wave as she speed off. Everyone in the staff confirms my numbers. They hand me a small box. On it, Lemniscate's infamous company logo decorates its cover. I actually want as expecting her to prank me because they didn't see the number. Honestly, it's not like I really need another phone. The current one works just fine, so this model will just likely collect dust somewhere in my apartment. And Misaki the box. Can't seem to decide whether she should immediately tear it open or show some restraint. Are you sure you want to give it to me? These bottles are expensive, you know. Isn't that why you brought me here? Well, partly, but that wasn't the only reason. Just wanted to spend some time with you since we haven't talked much lately. Besides, it's not like I'm some heartless tech addict who just used you as a tool. Can't help but smile at that. She seems to take this as confirmation to unwrap the cell phone from its case. Oh, the camera resolution is a lot higher than my current phone. Why don't we take a photo together and try it out? Photo? The both of us? Camera share? What? No, that's not a news. I think we've seen that one before. I still want to protect that smile. Well, no, but... Oh. Hold on. Text. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Saki suddenly hooks her arm around my shoulder, pulling me close. Feel my cheek pressed against hers as she positions the phone for a good shot. Wait, is that the new phone? You gotta transfer your data over to the new... that's... It's a cheese. It takes time to boot up. It takes at least 10 minutes to, give the phone the information it needs to boot it up, I'm prepared. I'm temporarily blinded by a flash of light. It takes a moment before my vision comes back into focus. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize the flash was on. They shouldn't have blinked. She shows me the picture. I can't help but cringe. It's high resolution, alright. See every detail on my face as I awkwardly wince from the flash. Misaki Amber looks as perfect as ever. She really is cut out for the modeling business, isn't she? Handing Misaki back her phone, my own phone suddenly trails in my pocket. Oh, we got that high budget animation. Paid $10,000 for this. Gotta do it every time. Just your average girl. If you need my help for anything, just ask. Who defines themselves as just an average girl? Nobody would say that. Especially if you're not a girl, but can't scroll up. What are you and Mickey run off to? Hello? Figured out how to use your phone? Just reported a lost child to security. We'll be waiting near the food court whenever you show up. Can I scroll? Who is it? Yui? She's wondering where we went. Oh, then let's not keep her waiting. Oh, I just remembered. There's this visual novel that gets translated by a couple... I don't know how many guys. A team in a month. An entire visual novel. I still have it on my computer. I played a couple hours of it. And I was enjoying it. It was pretty classic, just, romantic girl. Stuff happens, probably. It's Hatsukoi 1/1 or something like that. But I'm pretty sure it had like it let you just open up your phone and do stuff on it. Like Steins Gate does that too. Can't think of any other than those two. Your guide also had Nappy, but you couldn't open that outside of whenever it let you, I think. Anyway, let's not keep her waiting. Saki takes my hand once more as we both make our way out of the expo. Should we call it there? It's 30 minutes? Even though, like, talked a lot. It's probably maybe we call it there then. Leave it going. We could probably get a calling point in like 5 or 10 minutes, but still. Anyways, guys, we'll see you guys next time. I might record a bit more today. Probably won't, though. I'll definitely be recording tomorrow, though. Let's gotta get back on that. At least 2 tomorrow. Because class starts back up next week. So, I mean, it's not like it's gonna really come to my time at all, because let's be real. I don't do homework. No, I do homework. Don't listen to him. He's lying. I do homework. I just remember. No tangents at the end of the calling it. Just say goodbye and leave. Okay, I'll listen to you. Okay, good. No, I'm pretending to be 2 different people, you see, but I'm just one person. Like, my voice is exactly the same. What, you think I got a voice double? No, come on, don't be ridiculous. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time with some more Lucid9. See you guys then. Bye.